We're about to take the cheapest flight from the UK to Japan.
I've got high hopes and low expectations.
A direct flight usually costs over £1,000 per person, which is just way too expensive. So instead, we're flying with an airline we've never even heard of before, with a very tight layover in China for just £300.
We almost missed our flight. Genuinely, I can only explain it as chaos. It was terrible.
This airline has a Trustpilot score of 1.9, and nearly 70% of the reviews are 1 star, and we have no idea what the comfort, the food, or the experience is going to be like. So the question is simple. Is saving this much money actually worth it? Or is this where budget travel finally goes too far?
Terminal 2. This is brand new, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's swanky. Let's find out where we need to go.
So I don't know what this flight is going to be like today, because it was so affordable, and to go all the way to Japan somehow was cheaper than going to Beijing, which is the first stop on this flight, which doesn't make any sense. Don't know if this flight's going to be giving us any food, any drink.
I've got high hopes and low expectations. We're the second to last check-in area.
Alright, so today we are flying all the way from the UK to Japan with jet2.com.
Can you imagine? That's not true. We're flying with Hainan Airlines, and it's also red, and it's also in this area. And without my glasses on, I was like, there we go. He's like, that's Jet2 holidays.
We're flying with
Hainan
Hainan Airlines today, and look at the queue, or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Ready?
This is amazing.
Here.
Here?
Economy, yeah?
Oh.
We are not flying business
We
today.
haven't checked in.
No, we couldn't.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was one thing I couldn't do. I could not check in online for some reason. I think because of visas and stuff, they don't do online check-in.
Thank you. Good morning.
Where is everyone? No queue.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good, thank you. How are you?
Japan,
Yeah,
Tokyo.
to Japan, and then first to Beijing. So we just stepped to the side, although luckily there's no queue. We have to fill some things in, but also she told us to change over. In China, we're not allowed any aerosols in our checked-in luggage, which means obviously deodorants, if they're aerosol deodorants, and that we do have. So let's unpack those.
Okay.
And either throw them away if they're too big, or put them in our hand luggage. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
It is.
Thank
If you want to upgrade to business, you can pay 750 GBP
Ooh.
per person.
Yeah, that per person is more than double. That's like 250% more.
Yeah, than what we paid for this
per
flight.
person.
I'm gonna have to buy deodorants to make up for the one I lost. Do you think this is enough for 10 days?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't know if they're gonna feed us or what they're gonna feed us on the plane, although I'm sure it's gonna be something. So we've got a couple of caramel and almond sea salt naked bars, no, kind bars, and then I saw these. Protein flapjack. Okay, interesting. Biscoff. Yeah.
Let's get 3 of these.
Yeah.
Sorry. 3 for 2. Might as well.
This is going to cost us a fortune, isn't it? £21.32 for some water, some granola bars, and some snacks. That is so expensive.
So this flight only cost us £300. Now, we've been on some cheap airlines before. Like in this country, you can go with, Ryanair, EasyJet, etc. You don't get anything. You just get the seats. Sometimes you don't even get the seats. You have to pay for that separately.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll just be like, you go there, you go there.
You definitely don't get a bag. We at least got a bag with this airline for free. Mm-hmm. And we've been on an airline that we've done internationally before. Like it was a 9-hour flight to America, and we had no water or food, and that was with Norse Atlantic. So we have had some pretty bad experiences in the past.
Yeah, we ended up spending a fortune just buying snacks on the flight.
Good thing is our flight is on time and the cabin crew are already arriving, so we're in good time.
Yeah, we're like the first people at the gate. I genuinely did not expect check-in and security to be so fast. Is that our plane?
Yeah.
That one there?
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah, so I've got this app here, and the flight is a Airbus A330-300, 7 years old.
Okay, that's not...
No.
We've been on much older than that.
Yeah, it's always that thing about long haul flights that you like, before you go on it, it's like, oh, it's fine, I'll watch a movie, I'll just sit there and then eat some food. But by hour 8, your legs a little bit achy.
Yeah.
But I think knowing that it's only £300 to get us all the way to Japan,
Yeah.
I'll bear it.
We're about to start one of the longest travel days we've done in a while. The cheapest flight we could find from the UK all the way to Japan. Multiple legs, cameras out the whole time, filming everything. And whenever we do trips like this, we know we're going to come back with so much footage. And that's the really exciting part, but that's also the part where things can kind of start to go wrong.
Once we start moving files onto the laptop, that's usually where problems can happen. SD cards filling up, files being transferred, videos not opening properly, or accidentally deleting something before it's backed up. It's not always dramatic, but when you've traveled this far and filmed this much, it's really stressful to know how easy it is to lose something. This video is a paid partnership with Wondershare Recover It, and it's something we use as a safety net for exactly these situations. Recover It V14 is designed to recover deleted or lost files and repair photos or videos that are being corrupted. So if a file disappears, won't open, or looks damaged, it can scan the device and bring it back to a usable state. This isn't just a creator tool either. It's useful if you've lost holiday photos, accidentally deleted some important files, or had an SD card or hard drive stop working properly. It works across laptops, external drives, SD cards, and cameras, so it covers a lot of real-life situations. Recover It V14 also works on drones, action cams, and it works with formats from brands like Sony, Canon, GoPro, DJI, and Insta360. If you're on a Mac, it's fully compatible with the latest Mac OS and Creative Project files too. We still back everything up, obviously, but having something like this in place gives us that peace of mind when we're filming on the move. If you want to try it for yourself, Recover It V14 is free to download and test. Just click the link in the description box below.
All right, should we get on the flight?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, we're first in queue, so...
But there's like no one here.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. It's boarding right now, and there's pretty much nobody here.
I don't get it. Thank you so much. I asked her, I said, is it a very empty flight? She's like, very empty.
No way.
Yeah, that's what she said. So I was like, oh yeah, because it's very chill in this area. She's like,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Usually this bridge is packed, isn't it?
I know. It feels like it's like a private jet.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this.
Hold on. Go
Wait,
back.
we're already here?
Yeah, sorry. 33. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, thank you. Wow, I
was so
thought we were going to be all the way back over here. Look at this. There's loads of space.
I thought we were starting at like 1. It starts at like 31. As soon as I sat down, no word of a lie, look at how much knee space I have. Now I'm sat at the back of my chair. Now I'm really scooching forward. There's like wiggle room galore here.
I don't think we're going to be fighting for space up here, are we?
I don't think so. So I know we've layered galore, and it is a little bit cool in here, but we also have a privately packaged blanket and a pillow, but I have like...
Yeah, but also this. Headrest that
movable
moves.
headrest that actually curls in on the side and stays. I don't know, this feels a little bit luxurious. Is this...
Oh
yeah, thank you.
We do get a TV entertainment system. Let's see what we got. Got a few Chinese movies. Got Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lilo and Stitch is in Chinese.
Okay, there's decent movies on here.
I feel like just the inside of the plane design feels quite swanky. Like this doesn't look budget.
Yeah, you've got two windows.
I've got 2 windows. I've got quite a lot of, like it feels spacious in here. I'm sure you guys have noticed. The configuration is 2, 4, 2. So it's just the 2 of us.
I've only just thought of that now.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, can I go to the bathroom? Ooh, can I do this without disrupting that one person that's maybe asleep? There's no other person. It's just the 2 of us. It's very private.
Go to the toilet as much as we want. We can drink all that water.
I know, we can drink all of the water. They were playing loud classical music and a lot of bings, but they're playing loud classical music, which is just not giving budget airline at all. And I'm starting to think perhaps Hainan Airlines isn't budget. We just got a very, very cheap ticket. Or maybe they just do cheap tickets, but usually it's not a budget airline.
I think there's Wi-Fi.
What? For free, or do you have to pay for it?
There's a button here on the screen, Flight Connect, but right now, because we're not in the sky, it's unavailable. So we'll see if that works later on, because that would be pretty cool.
That would be a game changer.
If you want to upgrade, please contact us. Thank you.
Oh, she didn't say how much.
No.
I wonder how much an upgrade would be now, because it was 750 when we checked in.
Is this boarding finished?
Yeah, I think so.
They're closing all the
So-
overhead compartments.
This is how empty it is. And
And
that's the
boarding is
door
finished.
shuts. So I did hear some of the ground staff come aboard, and I heard a number floating around, 147, which I assume is how many passengers are on here, which for a plane like this is probably about half full, or half empty, however you want to look at it. But for us, this means faster food, faster drinks,
Yeah.
just
If
a
there are
better
any, yeah.
service, if anything.
Yeah. And there's no one sat behind us, so we could theoretically also pop there if we want to stretch out a little bit.
Did we just get a care package?
We did. Please wake me up on one side of the eye mask. Please do not disturb on the other side. So if they're coming around with food, that'll be very helpful. Then,
No way.
pair of socks.
Socks.
Yeah. Pair of
To add
socks.
to your other socks.
If you want to, yeah, if you want to add another layer. Earplugs and toothbrush and toothpaste.
No way.
Yeah. Yes way. Now we're up.
Hey.
We finished our ascent and they just brought round this, which doesn't say much on the outside, except for menu Manchester outbound.
I thought it was going to be a customs declaration form.
It's not anything boring. It's a full menu. I haven't opened it yet, so this is going to be quite exciting. Dinner, we start with bread and butter, then chicken breast or pasta salad. Then main course is sweet and sour chicken, spinach, steamed rice, or fish with ginger and leek sauce, green peas, baby carrots, steamed rice,
It's a meal for you.
which sounds amazing. Then you can also have a choice of braised beef with mustard sauce, potato gratin, carrot parisienne with chutney. I don't think I've ever really received a menu on an economy flight.
No. Oh,
Wow, that looks nice.
oh, 谢谢.
Cheers, my love.
I don't know what wine it was. It just said white wine.
Yeah. For just being called white wine,
Yeah.
it is not bad at all.
Whoa, that looks really good. Wow. I think this is one of the first airline dishes or sort of plates that I think I'll eat fully.
That's actually, it's a bit spicy too. The fish and the sauce is actually really, really flavorful and kind of spicy. So it's not just like, I'm gonna have to throw salt on this to taste anything. The rice is just rice. And a bit of peas and carrots on the side, which I don't have any qualms with that.
Whoa, you got like proper chunks of beef. Look at that. Whoa. That's really good. You know, bread on airplanes usually is like rock hard and it's just, it sometimes doesn't even feel like bread. Look at this. This one is proper spongy, proper bread.
Look at that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh.
That's nice.
I approve of this meal. If you can see my plate right now, empty. Apart from a little bit of bread. That's not because I didn't like it. That's because I'm genuinely, for once in my life, full from an airplane meal, it feels like.
Mine totally empty. I've never finished an economy meal, I think, in the past.
It's true, he hasn't. He always leaves the salad.
Yeah. I demolished all of that.
Yeah.
Quick update on the Wi-Fi. I can't find a single Wi-Fi network, so I don't think there's Wi-Fi on this flight. Not sure what that thing on the screen is. No.
It's unavailable.
Service currently unavailable. Yeah. All right. So quick mention about the recline of the seats. Now, usually on economy, you don't get much of a recline, but we've already seen that we have good leg room. Now I can see Adriana here is pretty comfortable back there. Let's see how far this goes back. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good. I kind of feel like this is more of a premium economy setup because my legs right now are fully extended. I don't have to bend at all. I'll be sleeping here comfortably now for the next maybe 5-6 hours till we get some breakfast.
You think we're going to sleep 5-6 hours?
We can try.
Good morning.
good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever.
Honestly, now, local time, in Beijing time, it's 3 a.m.
We slept around 5 hours.
You didn't. I slept around 3 hours. But I will say, because I had these 2 seats, and the took the 2 seats right in front of me, pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. It gets nice and dark in here. No one bothered me. They walked past many times though. I saw them with water, and they like looked at me, and I was like, no, I'm good. Breakfast has arrived. This doesn't look half bad.
For a breakfast on an airplane, that doesn't look so sad. That's a proper like sausage.
For banger.
Yeah. This is way better than some like full English you get on some airlines. That is just a sad omelette and a sad sausage. Like you actually get a chunky sausage, an omelette with, well, spinach in it and a few other things, some potatoes. Like I feel like they've really tried with the menu here.
They have.
It's impressing me.
Ooh. Bye bye.
Alright, we have made it to our first stop.
Beijing, baby.
Good thing we're wearing our long johns because they said it's -12 outside.
Luckily, we didn't have to go on a bus or anything, so we haven't felt the cold air actually outside, although in this walk bridge, it is cool, that's for sure.
So this is the kind of worrying part now because we've done a international transfer here in China about 7-8 years ago when we went to Thailand, and it was chaos.
We almost missed our flight. It was genuinely, I can only explain it as chaos. It was terrible.
There was just so many people everywhere.
So many people, no organization, nobody seemed to be able to speak English. It was like, in the end, we hopped on like in a car
with
a golf cart with some businessman that was like, he just like gave them $30 and we just like zoomed down the terminal and we made the flight. So
let's see how this goes.
I hope that doesn't happen today.
But after that flight, I feel pretty good. I had about 5 hours, you had about 3 hours sleep, but I feel like my legs are good. They're not in pain because of the what do you call it? Leg distance.
Yeah. We weren't squished in there. Hold on, International Transfer Service Counter.
Yeah.
Do we not need to go there?
No, we've got our tickets, haven't we?
So we can just do like, am I just assuming it's going to be more difficult than it is? Do we just go to our next flight?
Yeah.
We don't have to tell anyone that we're here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because our flight goes all the way through, our bags go all the way through. We've got a ticket for the next one. So, here. Transit for international HK Macau Taiwan flights.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Okay, come on,
Tokyo,
let's go.
Here we come.
Final
Another
stretch.
3 hours, right?
Yeah, 3 hours and a half. But to be honest, right now, I think I could just sleep straight away. And we were just discussing, they probably will give us food on this flight, but we've just had breakfast, so probably just go sleep.
Hello.
Hello. 49 this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at our group now, we're group X. So we went from group U to group X on this flight.
Hello, Marnie.
Hello.
Hello.
Here we go. Oh, this one doesn't have the thing, so I'll need my neck pillow for
Is it in
this
here?
flight.
In mine or yours?
It's in mine.
Oh yeah, so here we don't have the extended thing. Wow, there we go. Nice.
This flight is, it feels a little bit more like old.
This definitely feels a bit more domestic flight. Like definitely less leg room, less luxuries, but it is only a 3.5 hour flight. So
exactly, it's a shorter flight.
they don't expect you probably to be sleeping fully on it.
No, but it doesn't have the headrest things, so.
No, they do have
Pedal to the rescue.
2 windows again.
Yes, you do.
That's amazing. That's like 2 full windows. There's also no entertainment at all on this one, which is fine. You're saying goodbye?
Yeah, we haven't even started taxiing yet, and I'm already ready to go, so see you later. Thank you, bye-bye.
We have made it to Japan. Now the final test for this cheapest flight is, have our bags arrived and how long are they going to take
And
to
have
get a Spanish
they
claim?
arrived in one piece?
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
Here we go. That's our bag.
Oh, that's
Both.
pretty fast.
Super fast.
A little bit rapid
But we just got through immigration. That took about 10 minutes, maybe if that. Our bags are straight here. That is good.
I have to say, that flight, for me, the whole sort of summary is kind of sometimes things are not too good to be true.
Yeah.
Because it was insanely affordable, half empty,
Quite luxurious.
luxurious, comfortable, delicious.
For £300.
Yeah.
I would easily do that every single time.
Yeah.
Unless there was a direct flight for about 400, I think.
And there never is.
No.
So I would say probably the lesson for this is do your research and look things up, and sometimes they do just work out.
Yeah, and go on Hainan Airlines because it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.